Hello, this is Justine Carlson Curtanian with Application Analysis for Digitized Learning with Tech, Assignment 5. An important app that I use often is Flocabulary, which is a sister app of Nearpod. This is very useful for teachers and students not only for its wide variety of topics that are applicable throughout K through 8 grade levels, but the engagement it initiates from students using Rap and Rhyme. Each new concept topic has a rap lesson that comes with vocabulary cards that are interactive and quizzes, but it also comes with engaging material like clip splicing to show text evidence and lyric labs, which my students really enjoy. So here is the main screen. You simply type here, click on one that says, and you can see here that it says the grade level here that it's applicable for. And then you have the features video vocab cards, which are interactive, so they can show their understanding by writing, and they can save their work after you assign it, or drawing by clicking and dragging. I found this while searching for videos on YouTube and realized there was an entire app that contains all the materials I would need, so I had my district buy it for the teachers eventually. There are many learning theories that can be applied to this application, such as cognitive constructivism through Lyric Lab creation, humanism through current event topics and videos, and connectivism through both modern day rap lyrics and beats that bring students into the world of historical, mathematical, scientific, and reading topics that help make them relatable and easily accessible. So as you can see here, all the topics are listed above. And there's even life skills at the side there. This app has features such as captions in the videos and interactive vocab cards like I showed you that can help support varying types of learners. There are no text-to-speech options, but if you're using a Google device, there are accessibility features in the settings that can be used on any application in any app for text-to-speech or vice versa. So I'm going to show you really quick the caption for so there'd be the vocab game, video. Then there's vocab game, which is pretty fun. I do that whole group. The kids get really into it. And then there's the quiz and the lyric lab, and then breaking it down with text evidence. So I'll show you really quick the captions.
The 10th muse or Juana Inés de la Cruz. She did her fighting, she fought with her writing. The 10th muse or Juana Inés de la Cruz, the Mexican phoenix. Sor Juana was a genius.
Okay, Juana Inés de Aspajeira Miras. I was born in la Ciudad de Mexico.
So as you can see, they're presenting historical information in a relatable way, usually using clip art. Most of the time they use primary sources as well and try and relate it to how they might feel and ask questions that are critical thinking questions. This app has the ability to enhance or transform the learning environment when instructors model expectations for creativity. And the Lyric Lab provides students with the opportunity to present their work and explain their thinking. Some limitations of this app may include the cost for subscription. When I first discovered the app, I purchased it for the first year on my own. And then during the pandemic, Flocabulary was made free for teachers to use. But since we've returned to in-person instruction, it has gone back to paid viewing. Though some videos are available on YouTube, Flocabulary is really easy to use, so it would not take a teacher very much time to become comfortable using it. It is really a matter of searching up topics and seeing if they're available. My students love vocabulary videos and enjoy watching and rewatching, and they love the capturing video text evidence. They get really into that. Though YouTube is comparable in quality and variety available for instructional use, I have not yet found an application that is comparable to Flocabulary, where students are able to explore the topics and teachers are able to view learner progress in one location. And I'll show you what that looks like here. So I'm going to move this over so you don't see class names here. Oops, sorry. 1 second. I'm going to jump in to this one. And then to the side of this, there will be each individual student. And then for this particular assignment, I only decided to assign video and the quiz, but you can assign all of them or one of them. It's up to you. And then if you don't like their grade, you can always reassign it, push it back out to them to try again. Well, thank you for listening. This has been Application Analysis with Justine Cretanian.